Aaron Staffing, you get fired, we get you hired.
Dave, hey, it's John Truax.
Johnny baby, how's it going? You still at that great little Scientology church I lined up for you?
Yeah, I've been here 13 years now. But we're not actually...
Very tough gig to get you in there, Johnny. Very tough. I had Tom Cruise interested in that role. John Travolta got a call back. Things good?
Well, no, they're not. Not good. Not good at all, really.
What's wrong? Tell your problems to Dave.
It just seems like the last few weeks, things have really fallen off a cliff around here. I mean, I go to teach my Sunday school class. It's like no one's there. I go to the sanctuary and preach my sermon. Again, no one's there.
I hear things are tough for churches these days. Probably feels like no one's listening.
No, Dave, when I say no one is there, I mean literally no one is there.
I see. So what are you thinking? A change of venue?
Well, I have been thinking about it. Do you have any openings?
Sure. There's always lots of openings. What are you interested in?
Well, I've been thinking. I hear some of those big cruise ships have chaplains on them. They do weddings, they do pastoral care in a pinch. You don't have any of those openings, do you?
If only you called me last month. I'm fresh out of cruise ship opportunities.
That's okay. What about teaching? I've always thought that I could share my, wisdom and life experience by teaching in the classroom.
Sorry, no classroom gigs available at this time.
Well, how about beach evangelism? I've heard that there are some really great ministry teams that go around on the beach witnessing and evangelizing the students.
Nope, no beaches.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't be my top choice, but how about like some kind of nursing home chaplain? I could see myself going in and out of all these nursing homes.
No, just stop.
Dave, you don't seem to understand. I'm a people person. I need to be around people. I'd even be willing to wait tables at this point.
Don't have any of those jobs either.
Well, what do you have?
All right, what do we got here, Johnny? Netflix is hiring.
Really?
Yeah, do you have any experience producing videos, writing creatively, acting? Funny stuff,
Only very recently. What would I have to do?
Well, they're looking to build on some of their popular hits. Have you ever heard of a show called The Office?
The Office? Nope, never heard of it.
They want to do a spin-off called The Church Office. It's about a bunch of odd and wacky characters working for a church.
I'm afraid I wouldn't have any relevant experience for a show like that.
Okay, another Netflix project is a new take on The Walking Dead. Cutting edge kind of stuff, Johnny. Here's the synopsis. Some kind of strange plague has hit the world. Everyone goes into hiding. The economy shuts down. People are freaking out. Very apocalyptic.
Where in the world do they come up with these ideas? That's too outlandish. Next.
What else we got? Here's another show in the pipeline. They want to produce a show called Tiger Pastor. You don't own any big cats, do you?
No.
Well, we can probably fix that. How do you feel about getting additional wives, though?
No, I'd better pass.
I'm afraid that's all I got for you, Johnny.
I don't think you understand, Dave. I have a calling to fulfill. I have to preach the gospel.
The gospel? What in the world is that?
The gospel? Well, the gospel is the very best news in the world, Dave. It's the story of how God loved us so much, even though we didn't deserve it, that he gave his one and only Son, so that whoever believes in him may not perish, but have everlasting life. This world is in a mess, and it hasn't just been that way recently. It's been that way from the beginning because of man's sinfulness. But God sent his Son, Jesus, into this world for precisely this reason. And you know, today is Palm Sunday. We're starting what we call Holy Week, which is when Christians look back to that last week of Jesus' life, and we remember how he lived, how he taught, how he suffered, and ultimately how he died on the cross for our sins. But that wasn't the end of the story, Dave. Jesus came back to life on Resurrection Day, which we're going to celebrate next Sunday on Easter. The church has this beautiful message of God's grace and love to share with the world. I get excited just thinking about it. In fact, though, the more I think about it, the more I realize you don't need to be looking for a new job for me. I'm excited to be here. This is the time and place that God has picked out for me to preach the gospel. The gospel is for everyone. It's for you, for me, for everyone in the world.
Well, that sounds very interesting. I'd like to hear more about it sometime.
Let's do lunch.
Let's not.